Adventure number 13, probably the last adventure here in Germany, starts here at Olympia Park, the site of the 1972 Munich Summer Games. You can see the Olympic Tower there, and now over here we're seeing the main Olympic Stadium. It was about a 4.5-mile ride here from the apartment in Lyme. The temperature outside is 39 degrees, quite nippy. Luckily the sun is out, we're getting some good sunshine, so that's helping to warm things up a little bit. The ride itself wasn't too bad, but when I was up at the top of the hill here with the 360-degree view of the area, the wind started to pick up and that started to make it quite chilly. The topic of today's video is to use music to improve our mood. I was reminded of this when we were at brunch the other day, and I looked down on the menu, and as I was paging my way through, I came to the section of drinks. And at the bottom of the one page there was this phrase, "What whiskey will not cure, there is no cure for." And this made me think back to when I was first starting to get interested in classical music. I was listening to a lot of Mozart, and anytime I found myself a little bit down, I would listen to Mozart. And my phrase was, if Mozart can't fix it, it can't be fixed. The music that I've been using in my videos have been Mozart symphonies, something that I acquired when I was in Vienna, Austria, the last time, which was in 2010. This time, on this trip to Munich, we also made a little side trip over to Vienna, where we were able to see a wonderful concert. Unfortunately, there was no Mozart music, but the music was great nonetheless. But we did revisit Mozart's house. The apartment that we visited in Vienna, the Mozart House Museum, is the spot where Mozart lived from 1784 to 1787, and it was one of his most prolific and productive periods of his life, where he was having good financial and creative success. Nowadays at Olympic Park, there are many wonderful paths for walking, jogging, biking, taking you through all the Olympic sites, swimming halls, gymnastics halls, the main stadium for track and field, and so on. There are a number of ponds throughout the Olympic grounds which really attract the water birds. And there's the hill you can climb, that I did climb on my feet, not on my bike, to get the beautiful 360-degree view of the entire Munich area. There's the Olympic swimming hall, Schwimmhalle. And just across here, Olympia Halle, gymnastics and volleyball. And of course, bratwursts. The 1972 Summer Games were the Olympics of swimmer Mark Spitz and gymnast Olga Korbut. So, music to improve your mood. Another thing I sometimes do is I will just look at all the albums that I have on my phone, all my music, and I'll just go album to album to album, picking one song off of each album. As I was doing this the other day, I came across a Doobie Brothers song called The Doctor. Music is the doctor. Listen to the doctor. Music is the doctor of my soul. Well, things have really clouded over now, so it's starting to cool off quite a bit. It's almost time to call it quits and start heading back towards the apartment. I think this is probably the last adventure here from Munich, but keep following all my adventures. When I get back to the US, we'll be traveling throughout New York State again. Thank you for watching. Be content, stay curious, and enjoy the moment.